when my daughter was alive, and when I'm in a bizarre mood, I think to lighten myself up, and it will leave it there. I would tell the joke that I'm the only guy who's getting lost on memory lane. Oh, they're picking up the garbage. It must be around 5 a.m. Monday morning. And they'll be knocking on my door soon going, the entire neighborhood said, "You are the garbage. Gotta go." I can hear them in the background rumbling. I see their light, though. Hear them? Gar. All right. Anyway. So, she'd call me up. I tell people I'm the only guy who gets lost on memory lane. And when God was creating my brains for those that are over 50, the joke was that he was working on the material for Etcher sketches. Remember, you shake that red thing with little knobs and it disappeared. Well, so my memory's bad. So she'd call me up and say, "How you doing, Al?" I said, "Al?" She said, "Yeah, Alzheimer." Well, the concept of humor is somehow to help you laugh it off. Feel deal, get on with it. The oil of gladness, I guess. The issue is that a few heavy things, and I don't intend for this to be excessively long. Oh, they're coming back. Yes, we forgot him. How could we forget him? Get rid of the garbage at 26. I'll be crazy. Paranoid, schizophrenic, uncontrollable piece of claggy. Anyway. I've been doing a lot of study in the last 10 years since I came out of the closet of being paranoid, schizophrenic, hearing voices and hallucinating chronically since age 6. Over 20 hospitalizations, psychiatric, blah, blah. But without getting too intense, I was asked maybe 10, 15 years ago to write an autobiography. It doesn't matter. We're not getting into any of it. I force-fed this sweet cat who the board hired to write the book. I gave her the title. I'm so bipolar, I should have been an elevator operator and see where I'm going. I'm going to let anybody know I have a thought disorder. We are uncontrollable. The same mentality of people who put bombs on themselves and kill for the God that spoke to them. The issue is you can't undo when someone believes something that the divine is said to do. And when you live your entire life in this endless chaos of divinities fighting among themselves, ordering you around your whole life, visually, audibly, and no one else is part of this, well, you're insane. There should be specialized housing for the psychotic because we're not controllable. But it's just got to be so different. We're not going there. The issue is that when I was turnafrownaround.org, you can Google that screwy drewy. I did over 2,000 shows and I was the CEO of that organization, turnafrownaround.org. Anyway, Drew Horn, 2013 Voice Award acceptance speech. That was my 12th award. I was still lying then. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I couldn't hide my illness. and my illness controls me. So, demons, really, it's demons. Ephesians 6:12. Google that in the New Testament, but I can show it to you in the Torah, Haftorah. I could show it to you in the Quran, the Hindu scripts. Whoa. On and on we go. So, there was a chapter I wanted to put in, I'd still put it in, called Waltzing with Alzheimer's. And it's just too long of a story, so I can't get into it. But I would go to this special ward, and people were just blown away. One, I'm in their world, and I would dance, man or woman, didn't matter. These people would eat their shit, scratch, bite, go psychotic, and be the sweetest. Bah. Kind of sounds like paranoid schizophrenia, doesn't it? In and out of the real world, some came more than others. Others were never here, but they were very real. Their spirit was real. And that was very influential to me because they knew I loved them. I don't know why I love them. I just did. I just did. And they could feel that. And that's the scary part of the whole reality. Their entire brains are gone and they can't do anything. They have to be taken care of. They have to be watched. They're dangerous. It's a very, but their spirit could feel someone cares, loves. And the nurses and the attendants would always say it's astounding. They remember you. And of course, they didn't remember me, but they remembered this love, which is the greatest influence to want to have a podcast because there's over 26,000 nursing homes in America. Their cesspools are horrible. It's just so bad. Everyone needs a friend. Non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditionally loving friend. Bone back, consistency. We're not even talking Alzheimer's. Man, when you're in a nursing home, quality time is quantity time. I never had time for anything. I was late for an important date. Now I'm the guy who sits here begging a few of who I call my grandson and granddaughter can just come over. Cats in the cradle and silver spoon. So, the issue is that I was somewhat in denial of my being paranoid schizophrenic, but my connection with the Alzheimer's was so bizarre. Last 20 years, they've been writing furiously, and I've been studying the last 10, that there is just so much similarity between the Alzheimer bad wiring and the paranoid schizophrenic bad wiring. They're not identical, but much more similar than a normal brain. And they always say the paranoid schizophrenia just is debilitating, gets worse. I think anything gets worse with age if you're just breaking down. But so here's the reality that God is that cruel. Like, you talk about the sanctity of life and God is good all the time. God is all merciful. Are you out of your bird? He creates people like me that are really never capable of being in this environment of any form of society. And we've been horrifically handled throughout it. We're aliens. No one else is hearing voices and hallucinating, being told what to do from an outside source, and you got to obey that over the sources around you. Thus, you're uncontrollable. Thus, you do things that are breaking the law, but not in your mind. You're obeying your law. Thus, we need specialized housing with lots of love, and lots of individuality. Otherwise, suck a dookie. Like this, really. And then he gives normal people the fun. I really mean that with every bit of sarcasm that could fucking exist. And I'm reading it over and over again. It's just almost to the place where, oh yeah, I just read that 68 times. The wife or the husband is noticing the same fucking signs, just like there's plumb lines in paranoid schizophrenia. And, and then they turn mean and vicious and in the process and all spectrums. And wow, and then they're not there. They have to be put away. And then that spouse has to come and just feel rotten every fucking second. Because his spouse doesn't remember them at all. Really, God? Really? Wow. I fear the double whammy. Because I'm a ward of the state. My esophagus could blow anytime. It already has. I should be dead. 3 major operations over 2 months. Cooper Hospital. Holy mackerel. Camden, New Jersey. Then they put me on suicide watch because I knew, they kept me alive so I could watch my daughter die. I didn't want to live anyway. And I have a heart attack. And my back is so bad, but the insurance companies won't cover shit now. And really, quality of life. I just need one stroke. I'm like an avid smoker here, Weed is groovy. But no one's mad at me about the weed, except that it just messes up the breathing, which is the esophagus. Yes, it might as well be heroin. But I like it. That's a real bizarre. Like most people, I've been smoking so long. I can't breathe. I don't know. I love smoking cigarettes, but they say paranoid schizophrenia, the nicotine gives it a dupe. So it must be almost like we get chronic, like a little doop, like somebody does cocaine, I guess, or something like doop. My joke is that I thought I was doing coke, but it was kook. All right, I'm gonna go. Alzheimer's. It's just horrible, God. It's just the normal people. Forget all the other stuff you got going on, God. Alzheimer's.